You wake up in the morning, prepare a coffee, and you leave it dirty on the sink, and it stays there until the next day, until you need to use it again the next morning. You have 3 days to send an important file. 2 days pass by and you are still thinking on it all the time. You do it on the last day, last minute. Your mom asks you to water her plants, but you postpone it until the evening to finally forget about it. The plant died. Does it happen to you that you always postpone things for later? You pile up a lot of small tasks in your mind, and because of that, you feel stressed or you forget to do something? In order to avoid this, I think applying the 2-minute rule into your life would be very beneficial for you. This is a simple rule proposed by David Allen on his book called Getting Things Done, which states, if the activity you are facing doesn't take you more than 2 minutes to complete, you should do it right now. In practice, that means to not postponing things that we need to do anyways sooner or later, and moreover, they don't take too much time to complete. For tasks that are less than 2 minutes, it's not worth having them to occupy your mind, and also they don't have a space for our things to-do list. This is because just the fact of putting that into the list and then searching it again on the list will take us more than 2 minutes. If we also add the 2 minutes we need to finish the task, then we have 4 minutes to finish the whole process. It will take us 2 times more to finish the task instead of taking the action in the first place. You might think that saving 2 minutes can be seen like something small, but if you add up all the small tasks that you have during the day, you can save 20, 30 or maybe even an hour of your valuable time. Someone can say that nobody takes a note of these small tasks anyways, you just have to remember them. The problem is that it's really counterproductive to keep your mind full of small tasks to do. You will either forget about it, or just by trying to remember everything you won't be able to fully concentrate on the important tasks. In both cases, you are being less productive. A solution will be to use the 2-minute rule for the small tasks and then take a note of the rest, in order to keep your mind empty of small tasks and not forgetting anything important. And that's what David Allen recommends in his book. The 2-minute rule increases your productivity at work but also at home. For instance, a colleague calls you and asks you to send a document. Do it immediately. Your colleague will be grateful and you won't have to think about that anymore. Did you read an email and you can't provide a quick response? Don't postpone it, because otherwise you'll have to read that email again and you will lose more time. What about the household chores? For instance, when you wake up in the morning, do your bed once. It will take you literally 2 minutes, but it will be tidy for the rest of the day. Your wife asks you to take out the trash? If you do it right now, you won't have to listen to her reminders, and also she will be happy. As you can see, the 2-minute rule works in every area of your life and it has a very positive effect on your productivity. Therefore, it is good if you can include this as a habit. But be careful. There are situations where 2-minute rules doesn't make any sense. Imagine that you are working in an important project and suddenly someone calls you by phone asking you to do a small favor. In this case, it's better to take a note and keep working on the project so you can still be in the zone, and if you do that later, it will take you longer to concentrate again on your work. In other cases, don't hesitate to use this rule. To summarize, doing immediately small tasks will free up time for you later, and you'll have less things in your head to think about. Also, after finishing a task, regardless on how small it can be, it gives you a feeling of accomplishment and it motivates you to face bigger tasks. What about you? Do you use the 2-minute rule? What do you think about it? Please let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, please give a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.